The end of the session, B11. Temps increasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
Hello and welcome. I'm DDF Racer, and it is far too early in the morning to be doing this. Currently 4:05 AM here in Brisbane, Australia.
The leader's just done it, 114.42.
And as you can hear in the background, the cars are currently going around those glorious engines. Listen to that. Oh, we're in for a treat today. Qualifying is taking place right now. We're having a half-hour qualifying session. We currently have 27 minutes and 10 seconds left of that. And you only get 12 laps. The people who are hosting this league are going full authentic 1996 Formula 1 rules, and we're basically halving the whole thing. So instead of a full distance race, it's a 50% distance race. So I think we got 48 laps today. And the qualifying is going to be half an hour.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
Thank you, Mr. Spotter. We got half an hour session with 12 laps. And because of the way this car works, your fastest lap is on your second flying lap. So you do the maths. We got 3 runs. You got an out lap, lap 1, lap 2, in lap. So you got 4 laps in a stint, basically. Divided by, well, 12 divided by 4 is 3. So we have 3 opportunities to go and set a time. 3 opportunities to go and set a time. And we're about a second off the pace. There are 19 people taking part in this race, and I just want to get this out of the way nice and early, because a lot of you may have seen the thumbnail, a lot of you may have seen the post that I did earlier in the week. Jimmy Broadbent isn't here, unfortunately. He had a better offer. He's racing in Assetto Corsa with Valentino Rossi, Charles Leclerc, etc. So yeah. We don't have Jimmy, but that's one less car to fight. But who do we have? Let's have a look at the screen. We have, obviously, Oscar Hardwick, who is hosting and organising this whole session. We have Lewis McGlade of co-commentator and streamer fame. We got David Yunt of the VEC. We got Aaron O'Brien, Sticky from Oz and Z Simracing is over. We got James Early, Formula Peanut. We got Matt Richards of Zancho, who's currently right at the top of the Race Room British Touring Car Championship. Adam Hodgkinson, Rory McDuff, Joe Chiampa, Sebastian Kunze, Scott Beresford, Alan Turds. There's so many people here, and there's so many people in chat as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Great to have you here, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Richard Hunter, I'm not going to be calling in sick today, no. It's 4 AM here. The qualifying goes for half an hour. There's a 15-minute warm-up session, and then the race starts at 1/4 the hour, so in about 35 minutes. Basically, the race should be done in about 2 hours or so, I reckon. And I don't go to work until 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 hours. I don't go to work for 8 hours, so definitely not calling in sick today. I might have a nap before that, though. But yeah, welcome along, everybody. Great to see you all here. Very important potato. Less than expert racing, James Tumulty.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 32 Celsius.
Thank you, Mr. Spotter. Mooney GT, welcome to the stream, mate. Kevin McDonald, Jack Harnett, dude. There's a lot of you already. Well, we haven't even put a lap in yet. Bad news is I'm out of coffee already. Good news is I've got plenty of water. So yeah, plan of attack is basically go for a stint, see how the car feels. I'm pretty happy with the setup. I've done a bit of practice to get used to the car and see how it feels. Quite a few people have gone out on track already by the looks of things. Alan Terzic is currently fastest with a 1:14.4. My best lap full stop is a 1:14.9, and I only managed that once. That's only once. So hopefully if we can recreate that pace, if we can do our current lap, that will put us 3rd on the grid, just ahead of James Early, aka Formula Peanut. Good luck, JT. Good luck with the exam, mate. Actually, let's see if we can switch it over. Actually, I'll show you what's going on. I'll show you what's going on. How's that sound? So I don't know if you guys can see that on screen right now, but yeah, those are the current qualifying standings. I don't think you can, it's cut off a little bit on the left hand side because of good old Chatto. Let's see if I can just move that for a second. There we go. And events. So that's the current qualifying standings. I'll turn them back on in a minute. I'm going to save it for a bit, very important potato. I'm just going to have a little chat here for a few minutes and then head out on track. Wait for everyone to set their lap. I don't want the track to be as busy. And it just gives you a chance to basically just soak in the sounds of these awesome Formula 1 1996 cars. They are hella tricky to drive. So tricky to drive. It's going to be a case of survival in this race, I think. Going to be a case of just holding out and making the most of not making mistakes. So if you guys believe I can do that, then there is a little vote box at the bottom of the screen that you can see, and a few of you have already been voting in the chat so far already. If you think I'm going to bin it, aka crash, throw it in the fence, just do something that is going to ruin the race, then type into the chat right now, ! vote yes. If you think I'm going to bin it, ! vote yes. If you don't think I'm going to bin it, if you think I'm going to hold it together for the entire duration of the race, which is going to be about an hour in one of the most difficult cars I've ever driven, then type into chat ! vote no. Let me have a look at the votes at the current state. Okay, so we have 9 people voted so far. 77.78% of you who have voted believe I'm not going to bin it. I wish I could share your optimism. ! Vote yes. ! Vote no. Eagle Card, hello. Jonathan, hello. I'm going to have a drink of water. And you can see the votes change on the bottom of the screen right now.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 34 Celsius.
Full damage is on, yes, Mooney GT. So if you make a mistake, you're going to lose a front wing or a rear wing or a tyre. If you make contact, you're gonna feel the effects of it. It's going to be a fun race. Eagle Kart, it's going to be a good one, mate. Now, I want to point something out very quickly, actually. My camera's over here. Normally, I'm driving like this. I'm facing the camera. I've moved the camera to this side because I've had to move my desktop monitor forward because...
That's 20 minutes to go.
We are racing in Automobilista today. Not Automobilista 2, the original Automobilista, which doesn't support VR. And if you know anything about this channel, you know that all of my content is VR, virtual reality, so I'm so used to using my Oculus Rift headset. I can't do that today. I'm driving on the monitor on a single screen for the first time in about 5 years. Yeah. So, picking up old habits again, basically, trying to get my VR things out of the way. The strangest thing is depth perception. I find that racing on a monitor is so difficult in regards to judging your braking distances and judging where you are on the track. It's a very visual thing. You don't feel it. The field of view is good, Josh. I've checked that. Thanks for the tip, though, mate. I've worked out the FOV calculator, and that's another reason, actually, I've switched the webcam, is because the desktop monitor was too far away initially, and my field of view was like that. I wanted to basically see a little bit more, get a bit more visibility, and so you could see more on the screen when I'm recording the footage as well. So I've moved the monitor all the way forward, and the webcam was on the top, so it's basically looking right down on top of my head. So it wasn't a good angle, it wasn't very flattering. So that's why it's over here now. So throughout the session, I'm probably going to go, "Hey guys, what's..." and "Oh, hey guys," and yeah, you get the idea. I'm still getting used to the fact the webcam's over there, but that will be decent. So let's have a look then. We currently have... Okay, so let me just run through this then. So full damage, no steering help, no braking help, no spin recovery, no stability, no traction control, no anti-lock brakes. Auto shifting is allowed for some reason. And auto clutch is allowed. Auto blip, auto lift. So that's good. I don't want to call a vote. What do I want to do? I want to see if there's a track map somewhere. Is there a track map? No. Okay, here we go. Oh no, damage is at 50%, not full. My apologies. Damage is at 50. Race length is 46 laps.
Fastest lap for Hardwick, 1:14.18.
And we have a formation lap standing start. Yeah. So we have 17 minutes left in the session. I should probably head out on track, guys. So let me just pause the music and go over to Automobilista. I think it's time. I think it is time. So let me check the setup. Let me check I've got my quali setup on. Yep, we're good for quali. It's time. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so out of my depth here. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far anyways. If you do enjoy the stream and the race, then don't forget to leave the stream a like and say hi in chat. I'm going to do my best to keep an eye on chat, which is over here. So if you see me glancing away to the side of the screen, that means I'm getting your messages. I'm going to do my best. No promises though, because this car requires a lot of concentration. So if I miss a few messages, just go easy on me, guys, alright? And that's it, really. That's all there is to say. I can't procrastinate any longer. I can't be scared any longer. I've just got to go out on track and do it. I believe you can change your vote, yes. So if you think I'm going to bin it, you can type into the chat and it should fix the graphic. Alrighty. Sounds like the John Miller, hey. It sounds like there's a lot of cars on track right now. I'm going to wait for it to quieten down a bit, I think. Let's go. I'm going to turn the chat back on, actually. I forgot about that. There we go. There's a bit of a gap out on track now, which is great. Listen to this thing, it sounds so good.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Okay, Dan, we've got 12 laps to set a decent time. We've got cold brakes all round. Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
So strange. Not racing in VR. It's going to take a bit of getting used to.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The track temperature's rising. It's now 36 Celsius.
Here we go, quali lap, maximum concentration. I'll catch up with chat once I come back into the pits, because there'll be a little bit of sitting around in this session today. Pick a braking point.
18.
Up into 6th gear.
Sector 1 is 0.40 off the pace.
4/10 down already. The guys at the front are fast. .3 down. Lost a bit of time there. Missed the apex a little bit.
Green flag, Sector 2. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Your tyre temps are all good. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
There's another 3/10. Might move us up a couple of positions, but not much more than that.
B17, good lap. That's your quickest so far. Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 times okay.
Move out of the way coming down the straight. Someone coming up behind me on a qualifying lap.
Sector 1 is 2.5 seconds off the pace.
Now we have a gap behind us. I'm going to practice my pit entry, make the most of my lap here. And that's a couple of qualifying laps around Interlagos. So we have 11 minutes left in the session. Oh, we have a donation. Who's that? Richard, thank you for the $5, mate. Thank you very much. Here's the here's the garlic bread. I didn't actually have pizza on Tuesday night. Thanks again to Sean Brown for that ridiculous donation. Don't know if he's watching this, or if he's watching it after the fact on replay, then hello, mate.
Sector 2 is 5.9 seconds off the pace.
I actually went straight to bed after that Tuesday race. Alright, let's practice pit entry.
Okay, Dan, we need to watch these track limits. Watch your speed.
Where's my pit box? Oh, it's all the way down at the end. Okay, cool. 15th position. Obviously, you guys can see the tracker on the right-hand side where all the positions are.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Okay, let's work out. We've got 8 laps, 10 minutes. Let's go out and do another one straight away. I don't think we are going to be sat around for long today. Oh, that's Sticky in front of us. Good luck, Sticky.
Oh, cheers, bro.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Sticky Aaron O'Brien from OzNZ Sim Racing. That's him ahead of us in the 40 there. He will be joining us on the voice comms today, although I don't imagine there'll be many voice comms, because these things take a lot of concentration.
Your tyre temperatures look good.
Yeah.
Cold brakes, eh? I've opened up the...
Fastest lap for Hardwick, 1:14.14.
I've opened up the team radio channel on my Discord. Not allowed to cut pit entry. Very important potato. You have to respect the white lines at all times. Anyway, here we go. Quali attempt number 2. Maximum concentration. Hope you guys are enjoying the session so far and the stream. I'm not expecting to be anywhere near the top. Currently a second off the pace. Might be able to get top 10 if we're awesome. That's going to have one hell of a lap to get into the top 10. You never know. Bit of a lag there as Van der Woude got back into the session.
Yellow flag in sector 2. We can see O'Brien has crashed. Green flag sector 2.
Whoa! It's very strange driving without the headset, John Miller. If I'm being honest. Alright, second lap's always better. That was half a second down.
P15. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. You're a second off the pace in sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.45 off the pace.
Stuffed it already, but hopefully we can make it up in the rest of the lap. We're only 3/10 down.
Brake temperatures are okay. Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace.
Told you these guys were fast. Nah. Woo! Just trying to push a little bit too hard, I think. Just trying to push a little bit too hard. So what I'm going to do is come back to the pits.
You're outside of track limits there. What's your speed limit in the pits?
Alright, 15th position. If we can just get a 10th, we'll get into 13th. If I can do my best lap, I'm currently 3/10 off my best lap.
14.88.
If I can do a 14.90 like I did before, that'll put me in 12th. So I've got a few spots to gain. Alright, what I will do is I'll put another lap's worth in. Okay, there we go. Because now I'm going to do a 3-lap flying run.
Okay, Dan. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Because I might as well. We've got 5 minutes left in the quali. I'm just going to basically run the clock down.
Your tyres are cold. Watch out. Yellow flag, sector 1.
Thanks, Richard.
You've got cold brakes all round. Be careful.
Got a clear track behind us. See if we can make up some more spots, hey? I'm definitely stronger in the race, I feel like, than in quali. In quali, the car's a little bit too twitchy. On full fuel, I can get into a good rhythm. How's the quality of the stream so far, though, guys? Audio's good. You can hear my voice okay? Visuals are good, nice and smooth. Desktop footage is coming through across alright, yeah? Now's the time to let me know.
Yellow flag.
It is very strange not doing it in VR. Thanks, Ty. Alright, maximum concentration now, guys. Sorry if I miss your messages, but I'm going to give this everything I have. Absolutely everything.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Your tyre temps are all fine.
Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. Oh! Ah, okay. Alright, well this is it then. One more lap. I've got 9 laps on the board.
New fastest lap for Hardwick, 1:14.00.
Oops. Oops. That's a bin already, yep.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Sector 2 is clear. Cold tyres all round.
Will I have enough laps? Actually, it says 10. Top right corner of the screen, it says I've done 10 laps.
Green flag, sector 1.
Or maybe that means I'm on lap 10. I'm not too sure, really. I'll get a warning on screen, I guess, if I'm going to go over my laps. It'll tell me to come into the pits if I'm going to exceed my lap allowance.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I told you guys I don't like the car on low fuel. It's so twitchy. Alright, no chat for this lap. Here we go. One shot. No pressure.
P15.
These feel like the V8 supercars and iRace.
Sector 1 is 0.40 off the pace.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Nah, that's it. Yeah, I'm half a second down. I'm gonna come into the pits anyway. That lap's a write-off.
Alright, Dan, we need to watch the track limits. Look out for the pit speed limit.
I don't want to exceed my lap allowance anyway, just to be safe, but couldn't improve. Turns out that first run was the best run.
That's the end of the session. 15th place.
15th out of 19th is not great. It's not terrible. It's not great. Whew. Where's my Jordan teammate? That's a very good question. About the whole teammates thing, it doesn't actually make a difference what car you drive, because all the cars are equal in this, so it's not like some, you know, the Ferrari and the Williams and everything's faster than everyone else. Not that the Ferrari in 1996 was faster than anyone else. Jokes. Fellow Jordan. Oscar is incredibly quick. 113.9. Wow. Best lap that we did was a 114.9, but I never got that. I got a 15.2. At least we qualified ahead of our teammate Lucas, who qualified in 18th. Now we have a warm-up session of about 15 minutes before the race starts. The 40 is still a 40, yes. The 40 is still a 40. Hey, sorry I missed your message though. Sticky, mate. I was just on my last qualifying lap.
Oh, sorry, man.
Ah, it's all good. So what are you saying? The V8s? What was it?
Oh, this feels like the V8 supercars iRace car.
Well, like slippy on the back, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Jonathan. Just imagine they're all Audis. That will do the trick. Yeah, Oscar is very quick in these cars. Oh, it's stuttering. That's not good. Well, hopefully the internet fixes itself out. Hopefully it doesn't buffer too much. So we've got 15 minutes left in the session. I am going to go and get used to my race setup. So I've got 80 laps of fuel. That should be enough for the race.
What are we doing now? Just warm up?
Yeah, we got a 15-minute warm-up, I reckon. Yeah, 15-minute warm-up. Just like the good old days when they used to have 10 million engines and could throw them away after every session.
Yeah, literally.
Oh yeah. I mean, this thing's a Peugeot anyway, so you know it's where it belongs, I guess.
Yeah, it'll die. Man, I am so gonna die this.
Don't cross the white line. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We think Hodgkinson has gone off. Take it easy. You've got cold tyres. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat.
Yeah, these things are super tricky, eh?
Yeah.
We think that Hodgkinson has binned it.
Shifty, hello.
Sector 2 is clear.
Remember guys, we are starting in 15th, but it's going to be a long race. It's going to be about an hour. And it's all about survival. And contrary to the evidence you saw in the qualifying session, I'm a little bit more stable in the race.
Like that TV show, Drive to Survive, that's what I'm going to do.
I was just saying to the stream then, yeah, it's going to be literally a case of survival today, mate. As long as you can keep it out of the wall, it should be alright.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
Hey, Afmark.
Looks like P2's gone off.
Welcome to the stream, mate. We've got some people doing practice starts off the racing line there. That's a good idea, actually.
Sector 3 is clear.
Yeah, watch yourself on the start-finish straight, Sticky. People are doing practice starts on the left.
Yeah. Yellow flag in sector 3. New fastest lap for currency 1:16.33. Sector 1 is clear.
See how much more stable the car looks with a bit of fuel in it.
Watch out.
All about being consistent, all about survival. So we are here
Green flag, sector 2.
in the warm-up session before the race. The race, of course, has a formation lap and standing start. Yellow.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
To vote, Mark, type into the chat !vote yes or !vote no.
There's a car exiting the pit, heads up. We're 10th off the pace in sectors 1 and 3. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. You've just done a 17.42.
My race pace is mid-16s. Just getting dialed back into the car again.
Yellow flag, caution. Sector 3 is clear, P2. It looks like Richards has gone off. Sector 1 is clear. Tyre temperatures are fine.
I've done a few practice starts offline, getting the hang of it. It's a very tricky thing to get off the line, as I'm sure you can imagine. At least you can
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
moderately save it in this thing.
Yellow flag.
The race is going to be 48 laps.
In the pits, heads up. P3, that's your fastest lap today.
This is so much different to the FR90s in race.
Oh yeah, man.
It's on your left. Left side's clear.
These things have got a much narrower window of slip, I think.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. We think Chiampa has gone off.
Strategy for the race today
Green flag, sector 2.
is definitely going to be a one-stop, just the way the fuel and the tyres work. No point doing two, you'll lose too much time, and it's a very short pit lane here as well. Well, a very long pit lane actually.
Just posted at 1:16.79. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We think that Mandawada has binned it.
Oh, 46 laps in the description, I think I've got that wrong. Oh, maybe it is 46, I'll have to double check. Oh, there's the braking marker gone already?
Sector 3 is clear. Sector 1 is yellow.
Bit of a twitch there.
I think P3's binned it.
This is a very good track.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining. Green flag, sector 1.
Oh, a bit of a lag there.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.47 off the pace.
Oh,
That lap was
big lag.
17.34.
Big lag. Hey, did you get a lag then, Sticky?
Nah, mate. But I have got it every now and then. Someone join, enters or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
The guy in front has just done a 116.41. There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Absolutely fantastic circuit, this. Classic Formula 1.
Sector 1 is clear. The guy behind has just done a 17.70.
Got people doing practice starts on the pit exit. Got 7 minutes left in the session. I'm relatively comfortable with my race pace.
The front tyres are cold. Sector 3 is yellow.
Excuse me.
Yellow flag, caution.
Lots of tyre smoke up ahead.
We can see a stacked in. Green
So
flag,
I'm going to do a
sector
practice
3.
start on the main straight.
Sector 2 is clear.
His name sounds like a swear word.
Sorry?
That Clancy?
Yeah, it's got me a few times as well. I've done a double take.
The way crew chief says it.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. The car in front has just done a 116.31. Green flag Sector 1. Yellow flag Sector 3.
So this is roundabout where we'll be starting on the grid. Pull up to the line. See, normally I'd just do that in VR.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. We think Ute has binned it. Green flag Sector 1. Green flag Sector 3. The leader has just done a 115.7.
Bloody hell.
Sector 2
My
is
crew
yellow.
chief is
P6.
so busy.
Looks like Ute has gone off.
There's people dying everywhere.
You hear O'Brien has binned it. Yeah.
Sector 1 is clear. Green flag Sector 2.
Okay, so that was a practice start, guys.
8 seconds.
My
Pace.
clutch pedal is broken. So, I can't do a clutch start, but these things don't like the revs anyway. So I found the best way is to hold the brakes.
We think that Nancy has crashed.
And then just rev it, basically, and let go of the brakes when the lights go out. As long as you short shift into second, short shift into third, you'll be right. Oh, someone's left the game, Mark Leese. Hopefully that's not a disconnect. The same fate that Jimmer had.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Of course, if you are just joining the stream, we have got 5 minutes of the warm-up session left.
1.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is clear. Sector 1 is clear. Yellow flag in Sector 3.
And if you are just joining the session, of course, then you will probably see that there is no Jimmy Broadbent in today's race. Unfortunately, he had a better offer. He's racing elsewhere. Thank you very much for the subscribe, Jesper. 50-50 on the votes at the moment.
Sector 3 is clear. B7. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
This is probably the most equal the votes have ever been.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Yellow flag Sector 1. Green flag Sector 2. It looks like Hodgkinson has spun off. Green flag Sector 1.
Let's try a practice start here.
Fastest lap for Fernandez, 1:15.50. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
And that's why you do practice starts, so you don't do that in the race.
Your tyre temperatures are good.
I was real good at this track in F197.
Oh, what a game.
PS1, yeah, that was like the best ever.
The bonus tracks as well.
Like Polying made that?
Oh,
Alright.
All clear.
I remember the logo. It was like an owl or something.
Yeah.
Tyres are cold, watch out. Your brakes are cold. Be
They
careful.
made the truck derby as
Green
well.
flag Sector 2.
I think the studio that made that are from Liverpool, actually. Like 10 minutes down the road from where I used to live.
And we
Sector 1 is yellow.
Was it cyanosis or something? PSY.
Yes,
I know.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Chiampa has spun off. Sector 1 is clear.
Oh man, when I
Looks
played,
like
when I
Hodgkinson
got a
has gone off.
PS1, played that Destruction Derby in that in one game.
Oh yeah.
With the realisticus. Murray Walker was talking, you're like,
Oh, it's so good. Martin Brunner will always talk about the fillings in your teeth rattling over the sawtooth curbs or whatever it was he said.
yeah. Sawtooth curb.
Hug the inside like it's your favourite grandmother.
Sector 2.
What else did he say?
Yellow flag, Sector 3.
Oh, he had some good
We
puns.
think Winton has crashed.
Maybe your
Sector 3
chat,
is
no?
clear.
Oh yeah. Murray's was, I'm gonna stop the start watch.
Incident in Sector
Whatever it
1.
was.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Alright, time to do some more practice starts.
Sector 2 is clear. Green flag,
Yeah, this was
Sector
the
1.
last year they had cigarette brands, wasn't it?
Sector 3 is
I think so, yeah. Proudly repping the Benson and Hedges today, boy.
Yeah, mate.
Green flag, Sector 3.
I should really like and drive to the stream, eh? Look.
Oh, like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe.
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
Done.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
It's a formation lap, by the way, with a stand-in start.
Green flag, Sector 1.
But you're not allowed to
Sector 1
weave on the formation lap, and I don't think you can go above 130k. So they're pretty strict on the weaving on the formation lap.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
But you can hold your brakes if you want to warm your tyres up, man.
Green flag, Sector 3.
Left side, clear on the left.
Yellow flag in Sector 3.
Getting a few lags here, guys.
Sector
Not sure what
3
that's
is clear.
about.
I voted no, mate.
Sorry?
I voted no. Well, yeah.
Oh, I wish I could share your optimism.
Shitload of yeses.
Oh, it's actually pretty much 50-50 at the moment. I think you just tipped it over in favour of not 50-50.
Yellow flag, caution.
Check the map, we've got someone coming up behind us, we'll let them go through.
Sector 3 is clear.
See, the start finish straight definitely helps us here. Because of the fact it's slightly uphill where I qualified. But I'll still go easy, just to be safe. I'm going to practice my pit entry. Make sure my strategy's right. 80 litres, 80 litres.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. We think that Chiampa has binned it.
Almost getting ready to go racing, boys and girls.
1 second off the pace. Sector 2 is clear. Guy ahead to last lap time is 1:16.34.
What's that, yellow?
Checkered flags out. 8th place. That's the end of the session. P8.
Yes, like you did at Interlagos, mate. If there's a car parked in turn 1, 2, 3, brake. Whew. Alright, good luck, Sticky.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
We're going to need all the luck we can get today. Okay, I've got
I
enough
needed
fuel.
more practice. I needed like an extra couple days.
It's all good. It was a little bit short notice.
That's alright. Second gear or third gear?
I'm starting it in first, but holding the brakes like as few revs as possible, man. Oh, my car's not starting.
Weird.
Oh, there it is. So yeah, no weaving, mate, and don't go above 130k.
Alright. So weaving and above 130k.
Pretty much, yeah. He says as he immediately goes to 145.
Yeah, exactly.
And then yeah, just line up on the grid and away we go. 46 laps.
My goal was not to finish last.
Someone just said in chat, obviously because I said the car wouldn't start, someone said, oh, it's a real Peugeot simulator then. Good one, James. Oh, wee.
Butter. Not in the pan.
Oh, I haven't had any breakfast actually. I'm pretty hungry now.
Yes. I just had coffee.
Yeah, likewise, lots of it.
Yeah.
Just holding the brakes on the formation lap here. Guys, this is it. We're heading onto the grid for the start of the race here. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous, if I'm being honest with you. Thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in so far. Thank you for sticking with it. Great to see you here. Hope you're enjoying the race. Hope you're enjoying the stream. If you enjoy the race, don't forget to leave out a like, say hi in chat. I'll do my best to keep up during the course of the race, but obviously it's going to take a lot of concentration. And if you really like what you see, then make sure you subscribe, because
Temp 23 Celsius.
we do this
Get ready.
every week. This is a 7-round championship. I'm starting in round 2 because I was an idiot and double booked myself last week. Get some heat in those tyres and those brakes. And don't miss my grid spot. Formation lap and standing start here. Wow, okay.
Beside your teammate as well, mate.
Here we go, good luck, mate.
Good luck.
Go, go, go.
Car on your right, on both sides, you're in the middle.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
All rounds clear now.
And it's happened immediately! To quote someone you may be familiar with.
Are you good, bro?
Fuck's sake, Dan. Let's see if we can get those places back.
Yeah, all good. Locked the brakes into turn 1 because I thought I was going to go into the back of a Tyrrell, and round she went!
Oh.
To quote Murray Walker, and it's happened immediately!
I'll let you pass, but
You're reeling O'Brien in the gaps now.
don't screen in front of me.
Yellow flag sector 2.
Alright, let's settle down into rhythm, guys. Just getting out of the way nice and early today. Whoa. Bit of understeer there. This car is very tricky. Like I said, this is my first race in this series. Still getting to grips with the car. I've done a few races against the AI. But yeah, I just got a little bit too heavy on the brakes.
Qualifying
Spun it round.
You can salvage something here. 18th.
Oh, it doesn't want to brake now. Maybe the track temperature's slightly different, perhaps. This is not a great start.
You get past me, brother.
Oh, thanks, Sticky.
I'm not going to come last now, so it's alright.
Oh, Alan's DNF'd, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brakes are a little bit cold for some reason, which is strange because I did a lot of heating up on the outlap. Anyway, onwards and upwards, guys. All about survival.
Ryan behind is increasing. It's now 2.1. 17th place. Your last lap time was at 118.10. Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace.
Let's get my head down and get some solid laps in, hey? Gap to the car ahead, 5.5 seconds. What a start. Like I said, I'm just getting out of the way nice and early. Well, that kind of renders the will DDF bin it vote irrelevant. Because I've already binned it.
That's the new fastest lap for Hardwick, 115.42.
115.4! Wow, okay.
Keep digging, this isn't over yet. You've just done a 16.94, that's your fastest lap.
1.5 seconds off the pace. Because I'm pretty sure I am not the only person who will die tonight.
Yellow flag, sector 1. Okay, down, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. It looks like, you can see, they're stacked it. Green flag, sector 1.
Oh, well, there's a bin. We've got 2 seconds to the car ahead now. First overtake. Oh, actually, no, we overtook Sticky. But that wasn't really an overtake, that was team orders. Man, this takes so much concentration.
The gap to, you can see, the head is increasing. It's now 3.2 seconds.
Hope you guys are ready for a comeback drive. Because that's what we're getting today. That's what we're going to have. Comeback kid. That's the one. Keep my head in the game. Thanks, Chris.
You've just done a 16.92.
We've already had a freebie.
Your brake temperatures are pretty high.
Listen to that sound though. How good does that engine sound?
Green flag, sector 2. We think Winton has gone off. Okay, down. The next car is Winton.
Roger that. Whoa. Okay, so P16. Technically only one lap, one position down on when we started.
Time was 17.00.
That's not too bad. Or just ignore the first corner, hey?
3.
Looks like 14th, 13th, ahead of us. 15th, 14th, sorry. Having a bit of a battle. Hopefully they slow each other up.
Behind is now 5.8 seconds.
Got Mr. Lease ahead of us. Mark Lease, I believe. Sam Winton position ahead of that. 2.5 seconds. Yep, I'm getting in the groove, Richard. Starting to get settled now, mate.
That was 116.67.
Mid-16s is round about my pace, really. So if I'm doing 16.6, that's where it's at. That's what I was doing in practice. Just hold it in and make up some time. That's all we can do, really. One stop race today. One pit stop. Because the tyres will hold in there. And there's not too much of a deficit of running high on fuel.
Yellow flag. I think that early spinned it.
Oh no! Formula Peanut!
It's clear.
Formula Peanut spinned it. He's pretty rapid though, so I suspect he will get back past us. It's a bit slidey on the rear there. 3/10 down on our best lap so far, so this would be only just in the 16s. We're not really catching up with Mark, but we're only 21 seconds behind the leader. They're not pulling away too much.
It's increasing. It's now 2.6 seconds. P15. That lap was at 116.87. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
And there we are, back up into P15, back where we started.
It looks like Reed Edwards has crashed. Sector 1 is clear.
A few people struggling with this car today by the looks of things. Myself included.
The gap to early behind is now 1.0 seconds. Clear right. Green flag, sector 2. New fastest lap for Hardwick, 115.36. Reed Edwards has just retired from the race.
Made a mistake in the final corner. Gotta go to the inside and defend. Make him go the long way round.
Right side. Still there. He's still there. Clear right.
No chances here. Let's make sure we can take him.
Yeah, clear on the right.
The car behind is bitter. That last lap was at
Nice move from James there.
6.
I knew he'd get past me, he's pretty quick. He's spun earlier in the race. Great move around the outside though. See how he's pulling away already. This is his speciality though, James Early, Formula Peanut on YouTube. Should definitely check him out. He does all these classic F1 races all the time. This is his jam.
The gap to early ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds.
Although Sam Winton's now 7.5 seconds down the road.
Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
It's turning into a bit of a lonely race. There's people pulling away from us. 25 seconds behind the leader.
That lap time was 118.36.
Alright, let's get some good pace here, Dan. Knuckle down. So we're already 11 laps into this 46 lap race. Short shift to keep the traction. He's not getting away too much. 1.3 seconds the gap. Well, the concentration in this thing is just ridiculous. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope this isn't too boring for you. Just me trundling around at 15th at the moment.
Last lap time was at 16.64.
Well, I kind of did it to myself at the start, really. But as you can see,
Early ahead is now 1.4 seconds.
as you can see, we're not exactly the fastest person in this field. We're not even close. This is no Tuesday Thunder. This ain't no walk in the park. It's so strange racing on a monitor instead of a virtual reality. So strange. Taking a lot of getting used to. Run for our fastest lap of the race by the looks of things.
Alright Dan, don't think about the lap times, just hit each and every apex. That lap time was 1:16.45. It's your best lap in this session.
I love the way that I look at the lap times and then the spotter says don't think about the lap times. Oh, Sticky's in the pits. Sticky's a lap down by the looks of things.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Yellow flag, but no freebies. But I think Winton's now 5 seconds closer to us than he was before. Must have had a little baby spin.
Hardwick is now in the lead.
So let's have a little bit of a look up the field then. Looks like we've got a battle for the lead with Oscar Hardwick, Rory McDuff and Lewis McGlade, all within a second of each other.
That lap was at 17.14. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Might have to go back and watch that one after the race on the replay. Looks like one hell of a battle for the lead. And don't forget that Lewis McGlade
Gap to early ahead is increasing.
did actually watch. Lewis McGlade did actually win the first race at Albert Park by some 20 seconds, I believe. He's driving the Ligier of Olivier Parnis.
All good, brother?
Roger that. Yeah, just trying to keep it on the black stuff, man.
Yeah, it's a frickin' mission.
Haven't really got the pace to catch up with the guys ahead. They keep on making mistakes and falling back, but then they pull away again.
Temps increasing. It's now 30 Celsius. That was at 17.00.
Yeah, James.
Actually really enjoying it.
Yeah, you proper get into a zone after a few laps, don't you? Like a trance.
Yeah.
Cole Gray, welcome to the stream, mate.
Cold anymore, but steel.
Green flag, sector 2.
Whoa!
Winton has spun off.
Almost got taken out by Winton coming back onto the track, then that was close. Holy moly. That was a bit of an unsafe rejoin. Doing a spin turn on an apex. But that's a freebie. Now up to P14.
14th.
Code Brown indeed, Mooney. Ah!
Your right front's carrying a bit of wear.
Okay, so we're more than halfway through our first stint now.
Okay, Dan, there's a car exit in the pits, heads up.
Oh, someone's doing a two-stopper.
Was there 117 and 55.
I think someone's doing a two-stop strategy ahead of us. Coming into the pits this early.
Gap 2, early. Ahead is now 1.0 seconds.
Considerably less commentary than normal today. So apologies if I'm not being as engaging as usual. But this is taking a considerable amount of mental energy to pilot this thing. And you can actually see that, because I haven't got a silly VR headset stuck on top of my face today. You can see the concentration. Hopefully. Oh, that was so close to death. Once the tyres heat up in this thing, they do cool down pretty quickly, but if you try and get on the power too early once you've slid the rear immediately afterwards, then it's pretty tricky.
It's getting closer. The gap's now 8.6 seconds. P11. You've just done a 17.53. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the
I
pace.
think the rears are starting to go a little bit, to be honest with you. We're up to 11th though. People are making pit stops. Okay, interesting. Interesting. They're going to have to overtake us. We're up to 11th. And that would explain some of the pace deficit as well. If they're all on potentially lighter fuel and fresher tyres, we're going to hang it out until about lap 24, 25.
Seeing a bit of wear on your front tyres.
That's right, Mooney. That's right, Mooney. Not today. Any more pit stops ahead of us? No?
The lap time was at 1:16.91.
About half a second down on what we should be doing. I think some people are going for the two-stop sticky.
It's really new in.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
4.9 seconds.
I pit when I don't want to let the leaders pass me, so I pit so I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Already made up 2 spots, so I'm happy.
Ah, good on you, man. Woo! We're losing touch with James ahead of us. He's now 7 seconds down the road. The tyres are starting to go. We've got 7 laps left on this stint, perhaps.
You've just done a 17.54. Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Maybe with a bit more practice I'll get used to racing on a monitor again. I just find it very hard to be consistent.
The gap's now 3.0 seconds.
Thank you for sticking with it, guys. It'll be interesting to see how this strategy plays out.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Oh, I missed that apex.
Hodgkinson has gone off. Green flag Sector 1.
Hodgkinson in the wall.
You've just done a 116. We're 9.4. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
I think I need to brake a little bit early for turn 1. I'm consistently missing that apex. I think I need to brake a little bit early all around, actually. Tyres haven't got the grip they used to have earlier in the race.
The 11. We're seeing minor wear all around. Fernandez is closing the gap. It's now 1.6.
Eagle caught, nice one, mate. I'm not driving this thing from TV camera view, unfortunately. Although that would make an interesting challenge, to drive the car from external view, like trackside view. I might do that in a video one day, good thinking.
Sector 3.
But not today, as Mooney says. That's more like it. Quarter of a second down on our best lap, but that's the best lap we've done for a while, so I'll take that. Mid-16s, please. Mid-16s all the way. We've got 5 laps left on this stint.
That was a 116.65.
Oh yeah, the rear's starting to get very sketchy now. Fernandez behind us is on a 2-stop strategy, so he does have to overtake us to make it work. He's closed up 3 seconds in the past 3 laps though. I have no doubt he will get past us at some point. But I'm not going to move out of the way for him. He'll probably just get past me on the main straight.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We can see Winton has gone off. Sector 2 is clear.
Going left. The 11.
I got a bit of a lag. Going over the final curb.
Don't panic, we'll get him back. Car ahead is Fernandez.
He's faster, I'm not going to go for it. I'm just going to lose too much time.
4 laps fuel remaining. E12. Come on mate, we really need to get the hammer down now. You've just done a 17.33.
Backed out of it on the straight. There's no point in going for a move on a car that is obviously a lot faster than me. Ah, it's twitchy. Twitchy, twitchy.
Yellow flag Sector 2. Sector 2 is clear. It looks like Chiampa has binned it. The gap to Fernandez ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4. Behind is now 1.9.
Van der Woude is a very fast guy. So he's probably going to get past me as well. These are all the 2-stoppers coming back on me now. We've almost cycled back to the back of the grid.
3 laps of fuel remaining. Your brake temps look good.
Maximum concentration.
The leader, Hardwick, is pitting. Is pitting from position 7. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you.
Oh!
Okay, Dan, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Underweather, it's getting closer. The gap's now 0.7. You're halfway home. We estimate 2 laps of fuel remaining. The lap time was 17.10.
So there's a few more spots, but that's because people are pitting. We're going to be coming into the pits in a few laps.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 4.4 seconds. Time to get defensive, mate. It's pitting from P4. He should come out just in front of you.
Next lap round, coming into the pits.
There's a car rejoining. P9. This is the last lap of fuel. In this lap.
On your left side, you're clear on the left.
Woo, it's all going off now.
On your left. Keep this line, on your left.
No point fighting too hard.
Okay, Dan, the next car is underwater.
Right side's clear.
I'll let him go. That's my Zancho teammate, Matt Richards, right there. Let him get on with the race. Okay, box. In.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot. This will be the fastest lap for Fernandez, 1:15.19. Track limits. Watch your speed limit in the pits.
My brain is fried right now, guys.
Out of fuel on the next lap.
Yeah, bro. Pits time.
Yeah.
Box.
That was a bloody metal pack you're in.
Oh, mate.
All clear on pit exit. Your front tyres are cold. Your brake temperature is looking good.
The 14th.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Yeah, bro, strategies are all over the place there, mate. I don't think it was a real battle, but that was fun.
O'Brien has stepped in. Green flag, sector 2.
Let's see if we can keep up with this guy and get 13th.
The opportunity ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1.
Oh, you're not wrong there, Christopher. Imagine how I feel. Oh, don't forget, Dan, car's fat on fuel again.
It's about you, mate.
Car is fat on fuel.
We think Winton has binned it. Sector 2 is clear. Winton has retired.
Has Winton out of the race? No, and he's retired, he's rage quit.
V14.
Okay, so one half of the race down, guys. And, yeah, apart from that first corner, massive mistake that we made, it's not going too bad. I'm kind of exactly where I expected to be honest with you. Which is about a second off the pace of the leaders, and struggling to hold on to the top 10 ahead of us. I will get better with time, because this car is an absolute handful, and I'm racing on a monitor instead of virtual reality, so that's a bit different to get used to. Not just for me, but for you guys as well. You can actually see my face, and not that sticker that I put on the Oculus Rift instead. Too late. Felt Hat, welcome to the stream. How are you going?
That was 17.00. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. Lead car's pitting. The opportunity ahead is
The sticker has a much better poker face, that is for sure. I'm super fine as well. I'm having an absolute blast here. This car is so much fun to drive. So much of a challenge, so rewarding. Just using everything I have in my mental capacity to just hold it together. Yeah, this sim was actually developed before virtual reality was a thing. It's a bit of an old sim. This probably about what? It's based on the original version of the sim.
93.
It's about 10 years old, maybe, way before the Oculus Rift came out, and they haven't gone back in and added the support for it, which is fair enough because it's just the way people race. It's taken a lot getting used to, though. Although I'm kind of happy we're not dropping this guy ahead of us too much. This guy. Kunze. Sebastian Kunze, I believe.
The car behind's pitting now.
Oh, too late then. It's on for a good lap as well. The brakes in this thing, so sensitive. Like, you tap the brakes, and if you lock up, you just get massive amounts of understeer. Now, Automobilista isn't that old, but it's based on the engine from R Factor, which is ancient.
9 seconds. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. E14. We can see Fernandez has binned it. You've just done a 16.31. That's your quickest lap.
That was my fastest lap. How did that happen? That was terrible.
Your brakes are hot. Yellow flag. Watch out. flag sector 2.
Oh, James Early's made another mistake. Mr. Peanut has dropped from about 13 to 4 seconds ahead of us. Okay, wow. There's a few of them ahead of us now. Man, this field is so competitive. This field is so competitive. Like, I'm driving as hard as I can.
The gap to Nancy ahead is now 1.4 seconds. That lap was at 1:16.48.
Oh! Oh, that was so lucky.
Alright, Dan, we just cut the track.
That was incredibly lucky. But I did not get any damage from that. Oh my. How did I get away with that? Just snap oversteer from nowhere. Wasn't expecting that. I have to have a look at the replay and see what happened. Maybe I used a bit too much curb. Maybe I put a bit too much power down. But that, John Miller, will facilitate a new pair of underpants for sure. Everybody makes mistakes, especially in this race. And I was hoping that the mistakes would balance out and we'd get a few more positions, but we're now 5.5 seconds. Yeah, that was a very close call, that, Danny. We're now 5.5 seconds behind the guy ahead now, after consistently holding it within 2 seconds. So we didn't lose that much time. Radio silence, John. Is that what it is?
Green flag sector 3.
On a little side note, guys, I'm going to record the next round of the DDF Racer YouTube channel Hot Lap Challenge Championship after I've done this race, before I go to work in about 6 hours.
The gap to Nancy ahead is now 5.9.
And I was kind of hoping that Daytona would be released for racing, but it didn't drop in the update last night for some reason. It just didn't happen, so I'm going to have to pick another track.
That lap time was 1:16.71.
I have to pick something else now. I have to rewrite my scripts and everything. So we're holding station with the guy ahead. Our pace is very similar. Which is annoying. If we hadn't made that mistake, we'd be a little bit closer right now. Well, I mean, Captain Obvious statement there, of course. Saxon Ring. I like that circuit a lot.
The gap to Nancy ahead is increasing. It's now 6.3 seconds. The lap time was at 1:16.57.
It's quite hard to read chat and concentrate on the racing at the same time. I'm doing my best, guys. Script. I have a little bit of a script for some of my videos.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Track limits, watch those lines. Sector 2 is clear.
Very difficult to read chat and race at the same time.
Underwater is meeting from position 7. It should come out close in front of you.
Okay, so the two stoppers are going to start now. We might get a few more people in front of us. Don't ever stop typing, guys. I love your chat.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
I just got to be more sensible. I just got to read it properly.
Early has gone off. Sector 3 is clear.
James Early's out of the race. James Early's out of the race. That's a DNF. Oh no, Formula Peanut. That's P13 though.
P13.
I think Oscar Hardwick is coming through to lappers by the looks of things. He's not that far behind on the track map, on the bottom of the screen.
Okay, Dan, you're reeling. Let's see. The gap is now 12 seconds.
That's a very good point, Less Than Expert Racing. That's why I love having Crew Chief, because it tells me what's going on in audio format instead of text. I need to keep my eyes on the road and focused. In slower cars it's not too bad because you can take a little bit of a break on the straights, but in this thing the straights are over so quickly. Exactly, Eagle Cot. Exactly, Eagle Cot. That is a good strategy, and that's what I'm employing today.
That lap time was 1:16.50. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Alright, let's see if we can get our best lap of the race.
If you want me to hold anyone up, mate, send me a pick of B&H 20.
Alright, I'll get onto the blower to Eddie Jordan after the race, see what I can do.
Lights, please.
Roger that. The voice of Aaron O'Brien there on the radio. Sticky from OzNZ SimRacing, who's driving the 40. He got invited to this race at pretty short notice, so he didn't have much chance to practice. But he's here for the season 2, so next week we move to Imola. Yeah, I think Oscar Hardwick's going to come up behind us.
You've just done a 17.11.
We're going to get lap, boys. Got 10 laps to go in the race now. Oh, if I can stay on the lead lap, I'd very much like that. That's my goal. Okay, stay on the lead lap, Dan. It's always good to have an objective, have a target.
Now 13 seconds.
I doubt we're going to close down 13 seconds in 10 laps to the guy ahead. Unless more people start making mistakes. I think this is the best we're going to do. And of course, F1 1996 rules. Points only go down to 6th position here. We're doing it proper old school. About 3/10 down on our best lap so far, but that's still in the 1:16, so that's good. Good consistency, like Mr. Spotter said. I don't think anyone else is going to make a pit stop now. I think the race settled out.
P13, you're Last lap time was at 16.58. Sector 1 is 0.36 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.14 off the pace.
I'm so tentative to put the power down in this thing. Hey Sticky, you know you said if you want to hold anyone up, let me know.
Who do you want me to hold up? Oh, you?
Well, I'm just saying there's a Jordan coming up behind you, so don't hold that one up, right?
Yeah, I'll leave it on this drive.
13 seconds.
I can relate to what Damon Hill said though. I think it was Monaco 1996 where he said he saw, I think it was like 10 40 cars were taking part in the race, it seemed like. Oh, that's Mr. Hardwick behind us. Box.
That last lap was at 17.06.
We may end up getting lapped after all, guys. That's 7 laps to go and he's right there in the mirrors. That was a bit of a twitch. Come on, rear tyres, hold together. It was around about this time in the first stint they started going off a little bit.
Blue flag.
I'll let him pass on the straight. Whoa!
Yellow flag.
Offline.
Stay between the lines, please, Dan.
There's no grip there, Dan.
Green flag, sector 3.
Are you alive?
Aero damage.
Still alive.
That's good.
Not sure if I've got a front wing though. I'll find out turn 1.
Yes.
That was awesome. Just got offline, tried to put the power down, and it didn't happen. Could have very nearly taken out the race leader in the process as well. That's not what you want to do, Dan.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Flag sector 2.
But we didn't lose a position, which is kind of would have been hard to do considering the next car behind is 3 laps down. There's a bit of damage on the suspension.
A bit of wear on your right front.
It's pulling to one side a little bit, but the front wing is still there. Ah, Damon!
In the gap is 9.4 seconds. That lap was at 17.73. Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace.
Welcome to the stream, Damon. Damo, I presume. Gap to the car ahead is 9 seconds, so he made a mistake as well. Ah! If we hadn't binned it in the last corner, we might be in P12 right now.
Clear on the right. All right. Right side's clear.
Man, there is no thing in this grip-off line. I was going to take the outside line there to basically let the car past, and as soon as you get off the racing line, this thing just slides straight wide. I was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. This thing has got no grip off the racing line. And that is Lewis McGlade ahead of us in 3rd position. This is turning out to be a bit of an embarrassing race. I'm not exactly showing my driving skills here, guys. We've got maybe 4 laps to go in the race. Got to hold on to it. We've got a battle for 2 cars coming up behind us. Have to move out the way pretty quickly for them. Don't want to interrupt that battle. Keeping it to the left, well and truly out the way.
Car on your right side, clear right. Car on your right side clear.
Well, that was at 17.61.
Oh, David Yunt slapped us. No! Fellow VLMC driver from earlier in the season.
Gap to Nancy ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
Blue flags are evil. Blue flags are just the bane of any driver's existence. Yeah, I shouldn't really be too hard on myself, I guess. This is one hell of a learning curve for me.
Front tyres have got minor wear.
And I don't think I really could have done any better. It's not like there's any noticeable moments where I think, oh yeah, I can improve on that. Because I would have made those mistakes.
The lap time was at 17.64.
I would have made those mistakes anyway, to be honest with you. Even if I hadn't botched it at the first corner by locking the brakes and sending it round, I wouldn't have had the pace to keep up with these guys. So I'm not going to be too hard on myself. Still 5 races left in the season. And I'd rather get all these mistakes out the way now. This is like an extended practice session, really.
3 is yellow.
Get them all out the way.
The gap to Nancy
No!
is now 15 seconds. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag. Green flag sector 3. Green flag sector 2.
Car on your left, clear on the left.
Okay, Dan, you're locking up your fronts a lot.
Right side's clear.
O'Brien behind is pitting now.
No front wing.
Your brake temperatures look good. Just cut the track. Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I better get that front wing fixed. Yeah, get all these mistakes out the way now.
One more to go.
I could have gone round and done another lap, but that's not really it. I don't want to pose a danger to other people on the track. I've got 13 seconds worth of damage. Front wing is gone, front wing is gone. We're going to be 2 laps down at this race. Ah! These things are so hard to drive.
It takes it's clear, push. You've got cold front tyres.
Well, I like to consider myself to be a much better racer than this. I know I can do better than this. That's the annoying thing. Yesterday, I did a full race stint in the 16s, never dropped below the 16, I never dropped out of the 16s, didn't make any mistakes for an hour. And when it comes to the real thing, I've kind of bottled it a few times, made lots of mistakes. I shouldn't really had a vote, I should have had a counter with a little ding, like Mooney GT's video.
Be happy, crew chief. Oh.
What did he say?
Oh, crew chief's just abusing me.
Let's see what he says when I go over the line. Is that the finish?
Time for burnout.
13th place. There's the checkered flag.
Oh, I got the silent treatment. He literally just said, "There's the checkered flag," and that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not happy with me. Ah.
Let's do some burnout.
Yeah.
I think my engine's about to burst. Yep, there's... Oh.
Well.
Roger that, Sticky. And there we have it, guys. That is the race. Let's have a look at the results then. Let's see how we did. 13th position. That's not too bad.
Well, right out places.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah, likewise. Likewise. No, that was good. Really getting into the flow of it at the end.
Yeah.
That was fun. So many mistakes, though.
That's, yeah. If I had another week, I would have been alright.
Yeah, well, we got Imola next week, so that should be good.
Oh, yes.
I don't think it's the classic version, though. I think they did have the chicanes in '96, so it's the newer one, but it's still good, hey?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I love stiffing everything up.
Oh, yep.
Maximum attack.
Yep. Send it.
Yeah. Oh, do we leave?
I don't know, I'm looking at the replay of the donuts on the screen right now, mate.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot right there.
I'll watch your stream.
Awesome. Oh, guys, so oh, JT, thank you so much for the $2, mate. Thank you so much, mate.
Slow-mo burnouts, mate.
Slow-mo burnouts. Oh, it is currently 5:56 a.m. in the morning, so yeah, that race started at 4:45 a.m. for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now that was good. I enjoyed that. Contrary to what you saw on the screen, I did actually enjoy that. That was a challenge. It's not often that a car can basically push you that much. Yeah, it's... my brain is fried. It's 6 in the morning, my brain is fried. Time to get some brekkie, I think. Yeah, let's put some music on. Where are we? Good racing though, Sticky.
Yeah, mate. Cheers to that.
That's alright.
Probably the hardest thing I've done in a while.
Likewise, just my like I was saying to the stream then, my brain is gone.
What is, yeah, you turn so much at that, it's such a hard trick, right? But once you get it right, it's fine.
Yeah, once you get into the flow, yeah.
But yeah, their setups, man, that's nerd level times 10.
Like, I thought I was doing alright, and then, yeah, I'm a second off, man.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Nah, these guys are just crazy fast. Crazy fast.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do what you did, mate. Go for breakfast.
Yeah, get some brekkie, man. Well, it's good to have you in the stream. Thanks for sharing that pain with me.
Yeah, that's alright, mate. I'm used to coming about that place anyway.
Yeah, nah, we'll get them next time, mate.
Oh yeah. Team orders then.
Team orders indeed.
I wonder if I could get a Peugeot.
Well, join me in the Jordan, yeah?
Yeah.
I think Sam's in for the season. I'll have to check, but I think Sam's in for the season. All good though, mate.
That's what it is. Alright, mate, we'll take it easy. Have a good day working.
Yeah, you too.
Alright. Catch you later.
Cheers, Sticky. Thanks, mate.
Sure.
And there we have it. That was Aaron O'Brien in the race. Yeah, that was a struggle. Thank you for everyone who actually stayed with it and watched. Not exactly the most entertaining viewing, but hopefully you enjoyed the sounds. I had Lewis, the Gamosaurus has entered the chat. Lulu has entered the chat. If Lewis is around, you can make your way over to the team radio. We can have a little debrief if you like, mate. But yeah, no, it's good. I enjoyed it. That was fun. I thought I could have done better, but realistically, top 10 was never going to happen. I might have got... Let's have a look at the gaps, actually. I was about 3 seconds behind Sebastian before I made my mistake. So, without the mistakes, I maybe could have got a 12th. Alejandro Fernandez, maybe. So, yeah, best case scenario, I could have got a 12th or an 11th position, but I wouldn't have been in the top 10 anyway. But I just can't believe I stuffed it at turn 1. I have to find out who that is, but I just didn't want to take anyone out, so I'd rather get on the brakes and ruin my race than ruin someone else's, because there wasn't anyone behind me and everyone avoided me pretty well, so that was good. Good avoidance skills from my opponents in that race. But yeah, Lewis McGlade, 3rd position, threw away 2nd apparently. Oscar Hardwick with the win, surprisingly. Scott Beresford in 2nd in the Williams, Rory McDuff in 3rd, David Yunt in 5th. Oh, awesome. Matt Richards in 6th. Joe Chiampa in 7th, Hodgie in 8th, Alexander van der Wilder in 9th. And then, yeah, DNFs from James Early, Formula Peanut, and Alan Terzic, and Sam Winton, Mark Leese, and Ryan Reed-Edwards. So, they were all kind of in our ballpark. Have I got you muted, Lewis? One sec.
Hello.
Oh, he's there. I can hear you.
Just sorting out my microphone. Hello.
Hello, sir. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Lewis McGlade.
How was that for you?
It's alright. I had a lot of fun. But I made a lot of stupid mistakes that I didn't really make before. I maybe could have got 11th with a perfect race, but I really stuffed it at turn 1. I just went in a little bit too hot, and I'd rather slam on the brakes and ruin my race than ruin someone else's. So the rear just went round at turn 1, man. But after that, it was just a fight back, really, and that was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard car to drive. I spun it out of T2 like an absolute idiot when I had 2nd pretty much secured, 10 laps to go, 5 or 6 seconds back to Scott, and I just spun it like a good times.
Yeah, I saw you guys coming through, and I was only going to let him through at first and then let you get a slipstream on the straight, but as soon as you go wide in this thing, it's just there's no grip at all. Yeah. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I'm happy with 3rd, but yeah, we'll come back to whatever track's next, and I'll try and take on. I mean, I'll try and beat Oscar.
Oh, he did well today. GG, Oscar. GG.
As long as you had fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, mate, and thank you for the invite as well. Thank you for asking me to come along in the first place. Yeah, let's do Imola next week, and let's see if Jimmer turns up, hey?
Indeed. Imola is definitely not my strongest circuit, so we'll see if I can not crash there.
Yeah.
The last 2 times we've done it,
yeah, we all know how it went in the VLMC as well anyway, so...
Yeah.
That wasn't exactly my strongest race. Alright, well, Lewis, thanks for coming on, mate. Great to hear from you, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Have a nice breakfast, alright?
Yes, will do. I don't know... Thanks, mate. See ya. The voice of Lewis McGlade there on stream. So yeah, that's awesome. Sticky in the chat. Never give up gets you places. Yeah, roger that. I'll get on the phone to Eddie Jordan actually and see what the go is with those Benson Hedges lights for you, mate. I'll see what I can do. No promises though. Thank you so much to everybody who watched. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave the stream a like, say hi in the chat, in the comments, and subscribe if you want to watch next week's round, which is going to be at exactly the same times, but next week, and it's at Imola. And then the race after that, I think, is Barcelona? Let me just bring up, actually, what's going on. I can bring up the schedule. Where are we? League information. Schedule. Okay, here we go. Okay guys, so next week on the 13th of May, same times, is Imola. On the 20th of May, week after that, is Catalonia, Barcelona, Spanish Grand Prix. After that, the week after that, which is going to be the 27th of May, is the Canadian Grand Prix at Montreal. That'll be nice. Lots of slipstream, lots of skinny rear wings in these things. 3rd of June is the German Grand Prix at Hockenheim, and to round out the season, round number 7 on the 10th of June is Suzuka. So I'm going to be streaming these all live. I'm going to be doing exactly the same format that I've done today, hopefully with less bins though. Less spinning. Ah, Mr. Hardwick, welcome to the chat. Much appreciated. Well, it was great fun to be here, mate, and I'm very sorry for the fright I may have given you when you came through to lap me. Obviously at the final corner you got through on the inside and I pulled over to the right to let you pass on the straight. I didn't realise there wouldn't be that little grip offline. I didn't practice driving over the curbs in practice. But now I know there's no grip offline, so sorry if I gave you a little bit of a fright, see me almost taking you out in the mirrors there. Was not intentional. Had great fun. Had a lot of fun. Thank you for inviting me along. And yeah, we do it all again next week at Imola. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I am going to go and record the next round of the DDF Racer Hot Lap Challenge Championship. DDF Racer YouTube channel Hot Lap Challenge Championship, there we go, proper name. Not sure what car and track, but I'll be putting that up on the channel tomorrow. On Saturday morning, I'm not decided if I'm going to do this yet, but I'm going to be doing a Toka 2 stream. I'm going to be working through a British Touring Car Championship 1998 career mode in one of the best sim racing games ever released. That is 10, 20, 22 years old now. Wow. On Sunday, I'm going to be posting a video of my first ever Assetto Corsa Competizione race with OzNZ Sim Racing. And then on Tuesday, there is OzNZ Sim Racing Tuesday Thunder, which is going to be LMP1 cars at Road America. And then, yep, next Wednesday we do this again. So it's going to be very busy on the channel in the next few weeks. Lots to look forward to. Make sure you subscribe to see that. Click on the link in the video description for my Discord server to catch up on all the chat in between races, and if you like what you saw, then great, fantastic. That's the whole point. Hopefully I'm keeping you entertained in these lockdown times. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get some brekkie now, guys. You look after yourselves, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all when I see you. Thanks for watching. And because I'm such a pro streamer, I always forget to say this. There's a link to the SoundCloud playlist in the video description if you enjoy the music. Go and check that out. Alright guys, I'm off. See ya!